success for yourself as a comic creator?
Just don't lose money on my projects. That's easy, right? Because a lot of people, when they create, I don't think they think about the final product. Because I've always created for myself, but I do like my work to sell too. And if I want people to read my work, I do want them to pay for it. Because art has value. I think what I do has value, and I think a lot of people sometimes forget that, and they just kind of put too much of themselves out there without enough in return. So that's what I say. As long as I'm not here to make a fortune, a big fortune or a small fortune, just not lose money. If I break even or more, and that's great. I've definitely done more than break even, so I've turned a tidy profit. So I think I'm lucky. Yeah, but it does take a bit of strategizing, I think. It's not just a matter of just throwing myself out there with no thought.
Definitely. Next question. How has the rise of digital platforms impacted the indie comic scene in Australia?
Worldwide, it's been huge. In Australia, I think we're just starting to see the effects. A lot of young artists are just going straight to digital, and they're starting off real young as well. Previously, publishing was kind of open only to people who are over 18 because you're supposed to sign contracts and things. And even if you are not going to the traditional publishing route, you still need to have money to be able to get your work printed. Now with digital, it's like I have a laptop, I have ways to draw, and then away you go, and that's it. And I think some of the problems that's happened is that people, again, don't really plan what they're doing properly. They just jump online and start drawing, and then they kind of never develop good habits from that, because if, again, a lot of these people are quite young, they're not thinking about money. By the time that they realize they need to be thinking about it, they've developed all these habits and all these fan bases that may not be willing to give money to them and are just used to free. And so that's what I've been seeing in Australia, and I don't really know what to do about it because it's a generational problem. I think as older creators, it would benefit if there was some kind of cross-generational kind of dialogue, but sometimes people don't know they're there, you know. We're not aware of each other because we're in different worlds. I make an effort to put myself in with a digital or younger crowd, but it's hard to understand at times, and because so much of it is done for free, it's like, what is the point, my point? You know, so it would be great if there was some kind of institution or some organization that could set things up like that and just make people aware that each other exists. For so Australians,
Yeah, it's so true. I can't remember what I was going to say. I had a reply to what you were saying, and then it just gone.
Oh, it happens.
I'll go to the next question instead.
Sure.
Which Australian comic creators or artists have inspired your work, and how?
Oh, that's a really interesting question. Just right off the top of my head, I can't really think of anyone. I didn't know any Australian manga creators when I started out, and so, or comic creators even, because I just started submitting to an American company, and I so did not get to meet anybody until much later on. But in terms of creators, I think that all of them have been. Like, it's a cheesy answer, I know, but
No,
the thing
fine,
is, I think it's reassuring to see the same people on the con circuit every year, and seeing people like you out there interested in the work of local creators and making an effort to give them a bit of a boost, whatever that is. And I know you do a number of things, but so I guess I'll turn it back onto people who support Aussie works. And as opposed to the creators, because as a creator who's Australian, I don't think international audiences care where you're from, but having locals having locals readers support my work, actually I think is a really inspiring thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, they were awesome answers.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Much appreciated. This is Queenie Chen, and I'm Sis from Comics.